All right, Ben from design3 here. I'm talking with Alex and Chris about their game Depth. Thanks for joining us.
Hello.
First question, what were the video games you guys started playing when you were young, and what are some of your favorite all-time games?
I probably started with Doom, I guess. Doom 2, Quake, pretty much all the old school shooting games.
Absolutely. First-person shooters, where it's at. Anything that I can take apart and mess with and re-put back together always was a favorite.
Sweet.
Yeah.
How did you guys first get started in video game development?
Just making mods, basically. I made a few Warcraft 3 skins, a few maps for Warcraft 3, Deus Ex. I did a high-definition texture project for that, and worked on it. And then an Unreal Tournament 2004 mod, Killing Floor, which got purchased later and turned into a retail game. So,
excellent. My background would probably been taking apart soundtracks and sound effects in games and replacing them entirely. I did mod work in the Unreal Engine and the Crysis engine, and just expanded all of my interests from there.
Awesome. So can you tell us about the current game project you guys are working on?
Yeah, it's called Depth. It's a game about sharks and divers and their unique relationship. And basically it's a PvP multiplayer game using UDK. We have two teams. Obviously the sharks are trying to kill the divers, and the divers are trying to recover treasure from the bottom of the ocean. And basically that's all there is to it. It's a stealth-based game. The divers can't really fight with the sharks directly. They have to actually hide from them and try to avoid them to complete their objective. And from the shark side, it's basically just dismember your enemies, find where they are, and use your shark senses to find them.
Awesome. So what does a typical day of game development work like for you?
I guess get up late and I tend to work till 5 a.m. now, and just basically go to my PC and just start check what everyone else has been working on, and start working.
It's a really cool environment because we're all connected in all different parts of the world. He's from Canada, I'm down in Orlando, Florida. We have people in South America and over in the UK. So Skype and the internet is a wonderful thing for us to be all in different parts of the world and still working on the same thing. Very cool.
Awesome. So how do you go about starting a game, like in kind of the planning and design phase?
Quick.
I gotta sound smart now. It's I guess just kind of, well, this is where it's helpful to have UDK, which is really good for rapid prototyping. You can use the Unreal assets to start with, and then just start slowly changing things, testing to see how it looks, how things feel, and just slowly iterate, like that. Yes.
And can you talk a little bit about some of the other software packages you use?
Sure, yeah. We're using, I guess, on my side, Photoshop. An old coding tool called UDE, which I don't think is used anymore. It's now, what is it? I don't even know. Infringe, that's what they're using. It's a plugin for Visual Studio. And yeah, that's about it, I guess. Adobe Premiere.
I'm on the audio side of things, so it's lots of recording and Pro Tools, a lot of DAWs, and then a wonderful thing on our side is actually getting into the Unreal Engine and getting to implement it and we're very used to getting a list of sounds, a list of content, and then just handing it over, throwing it over the wall, and not getting that much interaction back. But not on this one. It's a lot more involved.
Awesome. How do you guys manage your time and make sure that you stay on track?
I just freak out at people when they don't work. It's as simple as that.
I can verify that, yes.
I take really angry little text messages.
And how's that working out for you?
Very well.
It's working. It's effective.
Great. Playtesting your game, how do you guys handle that?
Well, we all try to meet on Saturdays, or it used to be Saturdays. Now we're doing it every single day. At a certain time when everyone is going to be online, and we all just kind of jump on a server, which I host, and we play test for about an hour. And once we're done, we all kind of put our notes in a Google Doc, any observations we had about the play test, anything we noticed, bugs or whatever, and we just keep doing that over and over again.
Awesome. So you had mentioned that you're using UDK for this. Can you talk just a little bit about your experience with UDK and how it's been working with it?
Yeah, UDK is awesome. I mean, everyone seems to think that's going to sound redundant, but it's a really comprehensive, world-class set of tools, and you're getting it basically for free, to do what you want with it. I'm kind of an Unreal Engine fanboy because I've been using Unreal Tech for so many years, but it really does. It stepped up the game quite a bit from what they were doing before. So.
Cool. And so Depth has a pretty slick, 3D look with all the models and everything. Can you kind of talk about the art direction and how you guys kind of chose to go that way?
Yeah, the art in Depth is supposed to be kind of like this. It has a really dark vibe to it, but it also has kind of a beauty because you got this ocean, this Caribbean setting. We're going to have. You don't see this in the footage we've released recently. It's all kind of a murky, grainy look, but we're going to have like really paradise-style maps with like little islands and beautiful scenery, and then of course it'll be like under the water. People are getting their legs ripped off and stuff. So it'll be a nice kind of like contrast between those two things.
Awesome. So what advice would you guys give to people who want to get started in video game development for themselves?
I'd say start with modding. Just make little, seemingly insignificant mods. Just start small. Don't be ambitious at all or overly ambitious, and just keep at it. Just eventually something will happen and someone will notice what you're doing.
From the audio side, we try to get people, they know how to create the assets, but they don't know how to make that jump and to get it actually playing in the game. So it is a lot of going out and finding mod work and getting involved in a team and learning much more beyond just the straight audio portion of it. You get to learn how to integrate with a full team and all the different aspects of it, which greatly helps. So yeah, that's both of us got involved in mods first and foremost and led to bigger things.
Awesome. Brings me to my last question, which we've been asking everybody, a little bit more on the fun side, but maybe a little bit tricky. If you had to sum up video game design and development in just one word, what would that word be?
I think I already figured this out. It's cheese.
Yeah. No explanation needed.
Patience. Yeah. Because trial and error. Well, that's too many words. But patience. Yeah. Let's start there.
All right. Thanks a lot, guys. We look forward to playing Depth, and great stuff.